We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good three-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. Two first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Winker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Suarez in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Digging in now, JT Realmuto. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Philadelphia, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Tom Yu, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
The pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here comes another 0-2. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least 1 more batter. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the 1st out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at 3rd baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And that misses. 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Gene Segura standing in. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Full count now. 3-2. Brad Miller, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Three-two pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Brad.
Now to the plate, Brad Miller. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Tom Yu.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Tom Yu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nope.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Mm, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The throw to third, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the upper deck and gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Hoskins at second with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 4 and the Reds nothing. Ready now, Mike Moustakas, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 the count. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Nope.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto 0 for 1 here in the early going.
JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Alec Bohm stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tucker Barnhart, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him, and he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So here now is the pitcher, Sonny Gray. Now here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Senzel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail here 4-0. And that'll bring up Gene Segura as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Brad Miller. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even, 2-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 19.
The pitcher, Tom Yu, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First and second now, 1 man out. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray.
Your attention, please.
So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jose De Leon answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 6th home run on the season for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper.
Now batter, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Four runs here in this half inning. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Alec Bohm stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the damage is done as the Phils strike for 4 on this grand slam. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Reds nothing. Digging in, Kyle Farmer. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No balls and a strike to count. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Right side defense aligned perfectly. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Into the box, Gene Segura as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for one. Over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brad Miller.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In is Joey Votto now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. Still 8-0. Ready for another shot now. Tom Yu getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutcheon. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Senzel backing up on it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Number 17, Reese.
At the plate, Reese Hoskins. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as the lead holds at 8-0. Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Miller is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose.
Mark Payton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Senzel.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Senzel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Behind 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Wade Miley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Ball one. Yep, that ball went out.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Alec Bohm, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Speared on the dive. He is out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Striding in, Kyle Farmer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
At the plate, Jesse Winker, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end. Reds are down in order, still 8-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Brad Miller. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Phillies down in order as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled off. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at bat. The 2-2 one more time. Full count now, 3-2. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. And that misses inside, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
All even now, 2-2. Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Joey Votto. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen is under it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Stepping into the box, Tom Yu.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
First offering on its way.
Tom Yu.
I got the count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air now, out to left. Winker is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Misses. Ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Phillies strand 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. Striding in once again, Tucker Barnhart, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gregorius is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Mike Freeman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Senzel. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh man, so close but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Philadelphia took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tom Yu wins his 3rd of the season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Sonny Gray was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.